the judge. Dredd may be the law, but I am the judge. And today we're going to review another video game. Now I've already talked about this, Judge Dredd vs. Death on the GameCube. I have a feeling Judge Death has allowed some of his zombie minions to infiltrate Mega City 1, because today we're going to be covering Judge Dredd vs. Zombies. This is an iOS game, but it's also available on Android. Let's check it out.
Only one thing fighting for order in the chaos. Judges.
This game came out a couple of years ago. Obviously, it was a tied-in promotion for the release of the Carl Urban film. Now, that might explain why it was a freeware title on iOS and Android, but honestly, I think it's a great little game and worthy of actual cash. It's a top-down shooter. Now, on occasion, you'll locate a perp using these scans. You might earn a power-up or some credits. Let's start off with Sector 188. It's the first of the three. It's got 10 different maps. I've done most of these, and I've also taken my lawgiver and upgraded the reload and damage quite a lot. You can equip yourself with some power-ups. You get a selection of 3 different slots. You can place any of these items in there. But for now, I'll just go through the main mission.
This is Justice Department property, and I'm taking it back. I've got a bad feeling about this.
So the zombies will pull themselves up out of the ground in this building, and I'm also picking up these badges as I go. Why? Well, that's actually part of the run and gun nature of this title. You actually want to keep moving. You don't want to stay in one spot too long. The more zombies you kill, you actually power up that badge. But if you stay in one place, it will drain. So not only killing zombies, but also picking up the badges contributes towards getting a 3-star rating in the title. That's why it's always worth going back and checking if there's any badges you missed, and you want to get that ammo pickup as well. You'll need power-ups and credits in order to get through the story, and there is Side Division, with Side Judge Anderson, ready to assist you in that endeavor. Side Judge Anderson's investigations might take a while to be completed, but her skills are unparalleled, and she's one of the hardest-working judges on the force. It will be worth the wait. The way these work is Side Judge Anderson predicts the future. It could take 4 hours, 12 hours, 36 hours, you name it. In this case, she was predicting a heist that was about to happen, and if I clicked on that within the 4-hour period, I would have been able to get some credits. Unfortunately, the red indicator means that I did not get to this investigation in time, so I'll start her on another one. This looks like there's going to be a block war, perhaps in 12 hours. Yes, Side Judge Anderson, check that one out for me. And so, another Psy investigation is about to commence. Let's go back and try another one of the harder levels in story mode. This time around, we're going to go to the second batch of maps in the B. Arthur Croc block. This area in the B. Arthur Croc block, it's more challenging. Before you go in, make sure your weapons are upgraded and that you've installed a mod. Now, as I already mentioned, I've upgraded my lawgiver quite a bit since the default. But this time around, I'm going to select some of the power-ups. We got some body armor, some backup magazines, and what else? Let's throw in some iron will.
On my way.
And there they are along the top to indicate which power-ups I've selected. What I really like with this game are the controls. As you can see here, Dredd is getting surrounded, but he will automatically pivot to whichever one of the zombies is closest. And that zoom in, that indicates you've killed the last zombie in the area. Be sure to pick up those badges, and definitely grab that ammo when you can. Careful around the big giant zombies. If they explode and they're near one of those red pillars, it'll explode too. Those big guys, they're dangerous. Keep your distance, rookie. Reload in quiet intervals. You sure don't want to be doing that in combat. Sometimes red skulls are on the edges of the screen. That shows you where the zombies are coming from.
Big mistake. They just keep coming.
Got him.
Please remain calm. The authorities have been notified. I need medical assistance.
Attaining 3 stars on that level has earned me some extra credits. I'll be able to put that toward upgrading my lawgiver some more. Now, to wrap up this video, let me just do a couple of levels that are really short. We're going to try Sector 188 Recyc. This is a much harder level. This is why I only got through about 7 of them so far. It really requires some substantially upgraded equipment. But to try out something different, I'm going to try the shotgun just to show you what that's like. The shotgun, as you can imagine, is better at close range, but it also has the side effect of setting off those pillars to explode more often. That can be good or bad. The recycle levels also have these very fast-moving zombies. Watch out. Ah, you got me. Be certain not to allow zombies to surround you. That's the fastest way to a meat wagon. To conclude, I'll touch briefly on the arenas. If you finish the story mode and you want to just take on more zombies, you can play these. These are very large open areas with lots of different zombie types. Now to try something different, I'll give the sniper rifle a try.
On my way.
The sniper rifle works by holding down the button, and then when you release, the shot fires and does a lot more damage. It's good at the distance, obviously, being a sniper rifle, but I didn't find I really ended up using this weapon very often. So those are the arenas. One last thing, let me take you back to story mode and I want to show you the High X launcher. This is essentially a grenade launcher. It's also a weapon I haven't really found much use for. The way this one works, very similar to the sniper rifle, you hold the button down, and in this case, you lob a grenade toward the group of enemies. When you let go of the button, it explodes. Again, more useful at a distance. Kind of nice that it's there for some variety, but I didn't find I ended up using it all that often. I'll stick with my lawgiver. So what's my final verdict on Judge Dredd vs. Zombies for iOS? I have to say it gets a commendation from me. I mean, for what started off as a promotional item released in time for the Carl Urban film, it's actually a good little shooter. It fills some time very nicely on your average commute. It's free. It's got a nice build-up of challenge level. I mean, if you just run into some of those higher levels without upgrading your equipment properly, you're going to run into a lot of challenge really, really quickly. I will say that some of the gradual increases for the lawgiver and the other weapons seem to be very, very minimal. I mean, for the amount of credits that you're paying, you seem to get just a couple of percentage faster for your reload and for your damage. However, outside of that, I think it's a great little game. I mean, you've got lots of different environments to take on. Sure, there's only so many different zombie types, but it's a lot of fun. And again, for free, I'm certainly not going to argue. So, get Judge Dredd vs. Zombies. Until next time, stay out of trouble.